Hello gang, welcome back. Just put my hammers back. Just doing a little bit of service on the vehicle. I do need to wash this thing. Yeah, we need to get ourselves. I might just take it down to the tap later on. We'll wash it. Right now though, we've got to put the forks on the front here. It is January in the morning. It's a nice brisk -4 out at the moment. It's going to get to -8, but we've got to get the cows some yummy food on here. So what I'm going to do, how do I want to do this? I might be able to scooch in this way with the actual tractor. Pick a bale off here. Take that one off, potentially. Just check that the forks are there. It's been a while since we've been down here. I apologize. I have had a lot going on in the background with medical appointments and stuff, so I do apologize. I've missed playing Farming Sim, and I've missed recording these episodes for everyone, so that's kind of what's been going on. Everything's taken a bit of a back burner, but it is what it is sometimes. We just have to roll with the punches, right? Now, the good news is the money has landed into my account for the bunker. And then apparently he's coming to pick the bunker up this morning or later on. I don't know. We'll have to do a drive-by at some point to see what kind of mess we've been left with. Hopefully not much of a mess. Speaking of a mess, my yard could do with a bit of a clip, couldn't it? I might have to do that at some point. Just get around, get all the edges and stuff clipped up. Just start getting a bit of maintenance done to the actual farm itself and getting the place looking a bit half decent. Okay, let's get that. Let's close them right in. I think that might work for us. Just throw one down for the moment to be enough. I think they got about 5,000, but if I just do this now, because we're probably going to have a couple of months of just getting through a few phases here. We are doing a contract today worth about... Oh, can I get you out of there actually? I don't think I can I? You're wedged in, wedgie. Yes, we do. We got a big field to go and cultivate today. One of the other farmers has approached me. Can I get you off there now? I can. Oh, looks like one just fell in. You know what? We'll push them all in, hey? That'll do that. Okay, that'll do that. We've got to get some more grass lined up. Now, remember what I said. We're not too phased at the moment because these cows aren't really producing a lot of milk at all because they're not mature enough yet. So we'll just keep feeding them grass for a bit. That'll keep them happy. They've got plenty of bedding, especially for the colder months. I will shut the barn doors though, just to keep their warmth up. Right, we'll do a quick whip around the farm before we go and get our gear to do this cultivating job. Will be good. So the reason why I want to just keep doing some work, we've got 1300, 1360. Tell you what might be bad. Get a bucket of poop and put it on the apples. I'll be honest. I've got to get more grass fields going, so we can produce bulk silage, bulk hay, bulk everything. All right, let's get a bucket of this. Maybe even two if we can at some point. No, we'll probably only get one bucket out of this, won't we? Oh yeah, one and a bit. I think that was what, 1100? Didn't properly check in the end, but anyway, we'll get a bucket out and see what happens here. If I can just sprinkle a little bit on each and hit that tree. I've kind of been waiting for this moment. I don't know if you guys have, but I've kind of been waiting to try and get some poop on these plants. Trees, even. Right, well, we'll start with you, hey? Hopefully this works. Let's just try that for a minute. Oh, we've even got some... I just poured all that poop on the apples. Right, they've got some manure. So how about... how's about we change it to this one? It is 0.2 It is water plus 0.2 to 0.5 of an apple. Otherwise, it's water. But maybe it goes cycles per month. Yeah, okay. We'll activate that one. Activate that one. Deactivate that one. And we'll do it for everything. Okay. We'll drop a little bit on for everyone. And our apples here, we'll actually come back and get these apples. We might need to cut in a bit. You know what? I'm going to throw my apples over the fence here so I don't run over them and I don't forget them and I know where to come and get them because they'll stand out. All right. Any apples over here? Yes. Pick up our apple boxes. Brilliant. We better not let the local wildlife get into those too much. Look at the deers. The deers are already lining up my apples. Get out of it, deers. All right. Nice. Oh! I have to pick up all my apples. Right. Oh, this box of apples is going to be bruised, Ham. They're not going to sell for very much. That's okay. We'll just keep loading them there. I'll go ahead and chuck a little bit more poop around the place. We'll go about 300-ish in each, and then I'll run around and activate them. Well, good. Good to see that we've got some apples being produced, and good to see we can dump a little bit of poop in them and get them going. Right, dump the rest on the other. At 0.2, I'm hoping it's going to be more than enough. Right, let's try that. So you there, buddy, are this one. Let's activate you and deactivate you. I suppose we could just keep it all activated. I guess it really doesn't matter, does it? It is one water and 0.2. What if we just activate them all? Can't see I can't see it being a problem. If anything, hopefully it'll mean that we produce them a little bit quicker. All right. That's good. I'm glad we got that sorted. Don't let me forget about the apples in the backyard. I should put them in that greenhouse. Would be a good place to store them. Or in a shed where nothing can go and eat them. Or in a refrigeration system. Yeah, all of the above. Okay, I get it. Right, what are we driving? We'll drive this. Actually, I want to go down and check the grass field, make sure it's germinated properly. So we'll do that. I'll just shut up all of this because we're going to have to drive up to the shop. Pick up the tractor and the cultivator that's been organised for us because, oh yes, we're going to need a fairly decent size one, and I think it is. Oh, brilliant. Okay, this has come up a treat. Absolutely worked a treat. Really, really happy with that. And we can do a bit of a clip as well out here. Ready to go. Yeah, okay. Well, if we get time today, we can do that. But we'll go over and get this cultivating job. Okay, that's all I wanted to check. I'm really actually pretty stoked about that. I probably won't cut it in the frosty conditions. I'll probably wait till we go about positive temperatures. So it might be next month we do the cut. We'll have to just see. We'll get this job done today. It's really January. There's not a lot to do. We're just going to dig this field up for these people and get paid to do it. Very quiet morning down here today. Here's our stuff just here. Brilliant. We're going to need to fuel up anyway, so we'll just pull this up over here. So I'll fuel up right here. Okay. And we'll park it down in a little spot, so it's good. We needed the fuel. Love this little turnaround spot they give us here. Put the bucket down. Right, and we'll go in and exchange keys. So this is the Rostal mash that we're using. Look at it. What a brilliant bit of kit. I would love to have this on my farm and this big cultivator, mind you. This is going to be absolutely joy to blast around in. Okay, so let's have a look here. Let's get this connected up. And then I'll show you where we're cultivating. It's on the other side of town on a big plot, field 67. It's almost square. Look, we could probably get Gary or Rachel to we could start it and they could help us out. We might even be able to pick up another contract job, or I could probably come back and do a bit of mowing. I'll make that decision up as I get over there and see the field. I'll show you on the map where the field is now. So if you think about it, where our location is here, our farm, we live over here, right? We're about to come from here and we've got to drive. We've got to come out, turn left. Remember last time we did the job all the way over here and it's just up here. So we've got to turn right and then field 67 will be up here. So we've got a bit of a drive ahead of us. I don't think we've got any beacons on here. We don't. Indicator's not working either. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Brilliant. Okay. So, nothing. Oh, look at that. They've still got it for sale, that Valtra. It's got a nice smoky grey colour too. I like it. Oh, what's going on here? We seem to have got a bit of a traffic jam going on up here. Well, it appears we've got a bit of a traffic jam here at the moment. I think you know we're going to go around. Not very often you see a massive large tractor and cultivator pulling around the slow traffic. But we're doing it today. It's quite nice inside, isn't it? Let's have a bit of a look around in this for a sec. Wow, I would love to own this thing. Beautiful inside. Lots of heavy machinery going up and down the main road between the two towns, isn't it? Now I'm the one holding up traffic. Look at this. I should pull over and let them pass. And hopefully this is where we're going. I'll just bring up my little Google Maps up here. Yes, we are heading on the right road. My little navigation system on the left of the screen there helps me. My GPS. I take it everywhere with me on this map. Okay, it looks like it's not this little grass one here, but it's this nice big one just here. So we're actually going to pull across this. Ah, how good would it be to own that big grass field? Bit far for us, but it still would be very good. Right, let's get unpacked here and see what width we're working with. Looks like that's about it. A little bit more would be nice. So we've got a couple more levels that are going to fold over there. Oh, yes. Now that's a good working width. You know, we might even be able to get a headland set up and get Gary or Rachel called over here. And they could probably help out. Let's just see how this goes, eh? Oh, does it? Absolute dream. We'll see. Might be able to get this cultivating job done, then I don't have to spend any money on workers. And then we can head over and do a bit of mowing. Because I'd like to actually we've still got a bit of grass up our sleeve and the cattle are going to be fine for a bit. I would really like to actually get some hay going and stored up. So that's probably going to be the goal. I'd like the temperatures to pop up just to above zero there, at least to get about 3 or 4 degrees like it says it's going to be. Would be really nice. But I don't think this job will actually take that long. I mean, it's only worth about $3,000 after we take out the cost for the leasing. But that's $3,000 just to whip around with this big cultivator. I'm just going to do it myself. And we're going to break into a bit of a time lapse. And then we'll go and make our hay. Make hay while the sun shines. Even though the sun is not shining too much, we don't want it to be too icy and frosty for our hay bales.
Farming here, he's a man, farming all day in the land. With his dog Hank, they make a team, living out the country dream. Planting seeds, growing crops, with the tractor that never stops. From dawn till dusk, they work so hard, cultivating that backyard. Farming ham and hay, making life rain. Digging in the soil, reaching for the sun. sun, oh yeah. Farming ham and hay, keeping it on track, learning from the land, having fun. Oh, oh yeah.
All right, we are last strip Freddy here. Let's get it done. Then we can get out of here. It says contract's finished, but is it really? Like, let's do the job properly. This thing does, it gets a slight uphill. It does not like it. It does not like it, that's for sure. I've just got it on cruise control here. Sometimes cruise control helps. If I actually had it in manual, I could probably just stick in one gear and high rev it out of these low situations, but being auto, it just, as soon as it gets the gear up, it just wants, their revs up, it just wants to change that gear. So it just is what it is. It's a mechanic of the game. Right, we are now done because we don't do half jobs unless I deem it necessary. Right, I don't think we can drive through that tree either. Nope. It would appear you've got yourself stuck. No, we haven't. We're fine. Right, time to get back home. And I guess what we'll do is I think we will go ahead and do some hay today. I think we'll just, it's -1 now. By the time we get back over there and get set up, we should be right to cut and get that grass out to dry. I'm hoping. We just need a little bit of sun while we ted it. Right, so here's the keys to this. Let's go ahead and hand our contract back in. Collect. Thank you. A lovely 2,722 poundaroonies to go back into our bank account, taking us to 31,576. So we'll just keep chipping away at the savings. Time to head home though now. Do a bit of work in our own yard. Still -1. But we do have a bit of setting up to do now as well. Oh, it looks like our bunker has gone. Let's head down here and just have a quick look. Yes, the bunker is bunked out. So what we might do is actually might take down these scraggly trees we've got down here. In fact, we just take them down now. I'm going to cut that out, cut the stumps out. If I just sort of lay these trees down now, and then I can come back at some point. We can potentially. How am I going to get this out of here? There we go, like that. Yeah, at some point we could come back and just dig these things out of here. Can I get this thing out of here, please? I mean, I could mow it up now. I'm not going to bother. It's not really going to yield us that much. But look, in terms of digging it up, plowing it up, and setting in an arable crop, that will at least give us 2 sort of small fields merged into. If you think about it, if the road wasn't there, it'd just be one big field. So yeah, we'll definitely have to come back and get those trees at some point and get that plowed in. Ready to go. If we can get it plowed up and planted, ready to plant alongside that field when it's ready to harvest again, I think that'll be fine. Okay, so the tractor's been pulled in there. Right, open up these. Well, I'll probably just drive the tractor down there. I will put the... I'll put the tedder on the back of the John Deere. We're going to need the baler at some point, so I better move the trailer as well. Crikeys. The old brakes. Need a bit of work. Okay. Little unhitch. There we go. Watch out, cheeky chicks. See if I can miss you all. Right, here's the tedder here. I am going to need the windrower. Do I actually own the windrower? Did I end up buying the windrower last time? I don't even remember. I think I do own the windrower. I just don't exactly know where it is. Okay, so we'll leave this over here ready to go. It's going to be... we've got all this work to do now in the sun. And if we can get it done in the sun, it's going to be really fun. No, it's going to be good. So, we're going to mow. Then we're going to ted. Then we're going to row. And then we're going to bale. It'll be really, really good once we can get these fields though, like I was saying before. I like having these extra... Like this grass field, it's quite expensive for what it is, but look, if we can plow it up and replant it as a proper grass field, along with the grass field over here, which we'll probably have to tear up. So what you're looking at right here, what you're looking at here with this product in the ground right here, this one, is you're going to have none of the meadow sort of flowers and weeds and stuff through it. It's just going to be pure, nice grass. And that's kind of what we're going to want to do throughout the whole thing, which is going to help increase our yield and the cleanliness of our grass as well, like just how pure it is compared to the weedy stuff. Let's unpack that. Now, we can mow this into rows, however... I don't know if it's really going to help us out, is it? Because we're still just going to have to ted it up and down. So, we've got our work cut out. First, we might stop for a lunch break and then come back and finish the rest of it. So, after we ted it, I'll probably have a little bit of a break. And then let it dry. And then we'll come back and roll it up and bale it. But I guess time-lapse number 2 to get this mowing done. And I'm just going to go around the edges at the moment. Not going to go too close to their crop because I don't want to destroy their crop. And we'll just get this done. We should get a good amount of hay out of this anyway. Alright, for a little mower, like it's a ride-on, yes, but for a little footprint that it has comparatively to the field, it does it in really quick concession, I will be honest. It does make light work of a field such as this, and you can see how much like we are getting, even though it's not a proper bedded in grass field, it's just natural sort of grass we've got growing here. So when we can sort of plow in the field and get the crop in going really nice, I think we could look at getting a half decent yield out of this moving forward in the future. Right, so we're just going to finish up this. I'll get over and grab the John Deere, and then we can get this grass drying out for the afternoon before we come back and bale it up. It does turn on an absolute dime, this little mower. Right, job well done. Let's get you packed up. I'm actually stoked with that. It did it in really quick time. It's like the creek is quite full this time of the year. And it's flowing really nicely. All the fish and the frogs. I can hear the ducks. Look at the ducks in the water. You can hear the crickets. You can definitely hear the bullfrogs on the banks. Like driving a little go-kart at this angle. I might actually go ahead and put it up here because I'll have to get this thing. It's done a little bit of work now, so I'll probably just check it for greasing up some of the hydraulics in it, and then I'll just give it a clean out underneath and just check the belt system on it. So I'll leave it up in here, ready to go. For me to do some maintenance on it. Right, whoa. Let's get in the John Deere. Let's go do some tedding. The good thing is we've got a slightly bigger working width that we can go with. So we can just plow around here. I'll do a big headland and then I can do my up and backs. Because that's going to be better going forward. Looks like we're getting, it's actually getting a decent amount by the look of it. So that's really a positive sort of... it's really just positive, actually, to be honest. I don't want to kick too much of it over into the bushland there on the left. I want to try and keep as much in the paddock as I can to make it easier to row up. And definitely not in the neighbour's crop, please, Ham. All right, anything else you want? Yes! Do the job quickly. Right, so it's 0 degrees currently. I would really like the midday sun to really break through and just get the temperature up a couple of degrees. Help out with the drying of this grass. We will leave the grass here for a couple of hours just to get that little bit of extra dryness to it. We'll come back and we can row it all up later. Right. Pretty quick though, didn't take too long to do the job. Ooh, hiccup, to do the job. Apologies for that. Got the old hiccups. Right, you missed that little patch there, and it will annoy me if I don't. If I do the whole field and then I miss that one little patch. Alright, let's lift that up. Good, a good job done. Field is ready to be rowed and then baled up. Now we know our bale is very, very, very slow at baling, but that is what it is. It's how we're gonna just look. We're turning this farm around slowly, okay? I feel like since we've moved in, we've actually done a fair bit of stuff already to get this farm up and running a little bit better. Right, let's put our tedder away. And I just want to place Spotto with the actual windrower, which I feel like I either put it in here. Right there. I did put it right there. How do you feel about... I can maybe tuck the windrower up in there, and then I can... I mean the tedder. I can chuck the tedder up in that back corner, and then I can potentially just pick up that windrower. Get it ready. Ready to G.I. Joe. And I think this will tuck up in here just fine. It's not actually a bad shed to have my sort of grass care stuff going on. Right, lower that down, drop it off there. And get this out and ready to go while we have some lunch. I'll leave that open because we're going to have to put this back in there eventually. Right. We are going to need to take that last bale off there, push it into the actual cow pen because I will need that trailer to put the bales back on. But that's where we're going to leave it for today's episode, gang. Okay, team. Next episode, we can crack on with this baling job and get that done. And then we'll get through some of this colder period. It's 1 degree now, which is good. So as long as that sun can just get the temperature up just a little bit to dry out that grass a little bit more, it'll be ready to go for next time. I don't think there's anything else we need to know. That's it. Next episode, we'll crack on with that. Possibly I'll do some ring around to see if we can get some more contract work going for the next month or so. And then we're going to be not too far away from our harvests as well from our fields. All right, from the cows, the chickens, and my pooped up trees and my John Deere. And the massive food. Okay, we're just not going to label everything on the farm, Ham. Just say goodbye. Goodbye. Stay safe. Stay glued to your screen. Until next episode, get out of here.